Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Bliss. I'm so the pretty gangster because I'm pretty gangster. I am joined by a very special friend of mine. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, most definitely. You know what it is. Lotus Tel Aviv, Lotus Television. Shawty wanna lick the screen. Yeah. Or King, just King.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
remember all
king,
that?
the
King,
king. Yeah.
in the flesh.
So I know, guys. I kind of disappeared for some time. I had a lot on my plate, but I'm back now, and I just thought, what better way to come back than coming back with a Wednesday, because why not? You know. So today, because of the topic that we are going to be discussing, we are not going to be drinking wine. We are drinking safe
Juice.
things.
Sipping on juice.
Safe things.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we're going to be talking about, drug abuse and all that. Reason why I wanted to speak about this was because I've noticed how our generation is just falling deeper and deeper into this.
Every day.
Like,
Every single day.
uzobona umuntu alright empilweni, and you see them on the streets and you just ask yourself, what happened? What happened? Yeah, and also I just feel like
it's better for people to get it from young people.
Yeah.
People who've experienced, because us young people dabble with a lot of things. I myself have dabbled in so much drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing.
party
It's one thing. Umuntu omdala makazothi, hey kids,
Yeah.
stop drugs.
it. And they don't know
Yeah,
what it feels like.
Yeah, so which is why I brought my guy King to
know.
educate us on some of the things that he went through, because he knows everything and whatnot.
Not everything, but I could take you to the ends.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so how do people get addicted to drugs?
Okay. Basically, what happens is, right, when you begin, I don't believe in that peer pressure stuff, but when you begin, usually it starts off recreationally,
Fun.
It's a
Just
fun
for fun.
thing, just
It's
for
a
fun.
phenomenal. The other day, what did you say?
What did I say?
It was a spontaneous thing.
Yeah, it was spontaneous, it's spontaneous, you're with your friends, you have money, and
Yeah.
you consume whatever you want to consume, and then it then crosses the line because it then becomes dependent. You understand? You then become dependent to this shit because you build a dependence, whereas it didn't. It started off as fun and recreationally, yes, but then now you're taking it in a routine kind of manner.
Because then once you feel how good.
Yeah.
Once you feel good, you just
feel
wanna.
that again.
Yeah, and then it becomes an addiction. So meaning, if you can you get addicted if you do it once?
If you do it once and never again, I feel like you're much at risk if you ever try it. If you never want to try it, if you really never want to try this, you understand? It's better to not to, because a lot of people have said I just want to try, you understand?
Yeah.
And then they got lost in the sauce. So yeah, you never want to get lost in the sauce, because you're then asking for money from people, you're in the streets.
So you've taken drugs once, right?
More than once.
Okay, but you're...
I mean, more than once, yes.
What are some of the challenges you went through during that time?
I would wake up in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then drugs were always part of the plan. But that's when it was habitual, when it was deep. You see, when you were at the ends, you did. Because that's where it takes you. But usually, I was a firm believer, not encouraging or anything, but then to just take drugs. It started off as just taking drugs to change, basically.
But why did you take them from the start when you knew that
Yeah.
they were bad?
Because, I wanted to feel how it felt to be on drugs, It's
How do you feel when you're on drugs?
Depends on the drug. Because it's drug is a category of many, you understand? Many medicinal drugs, prescription, you may say. But there's difference, but basic ones, there's weed, and then there's dash, which is cats. That's not basic, that's expensive. But yeah, there's cat, then there's
Isn't
crystal
cat
meth.
cocaine?
Nah, cats is I think it's a South African manufactured drug, if I'm not sure, but it comes from the cat like plant. KHAT.
Okay,
Search
besides
it up.
weed, which drugs have you taken?
I've taken cat. I've taken crystal. I've
And
taken
then how do you
cocaine.
feel? How do you
I've
feel
taken-
when you take that cat?
When you take cat? Okay, cat was one of the few ones I started with that was white, but it got boring because you like it just wakes you up basically.
It
It's
wakes you like it
you know,
keeps
like in
you
those
awake.
games, like in those games where you like get like a bottle full of like lightning and you get an energy boost. That's what cat is. You understand? Yeah, it just wakes you up. You could be really drunk, like really, really drunk, and then like take maybe 2 hits of that shit. Like 2. Or you can take like a line or whatever, how you want to do it. There's different ways to do it. But like, yeah. And then you up. But you can sleep. If you choose to sleep, you can eat. If you choose to eat. But with crystal, it's different. Crystal is a different thing. Crystal, you have no appetite. Understand? And you up for like, if you consume it today, you'll be up for like 3 days. Basically, yeah.
So, what consequences did you face in all of this?
Consequences. I feel like it kind of like it destroyed a lot of relationships. You understand? Yeah, because it's like I wasn't the only one involved in that shit. There was other people too. And those people we don't see eye to eye anymore. Because we was tweaking. You understand?
Tweaking? What's tweaking?
When you off the drugs, that's tweaking.
When you're off the drugs?
Yeah, when you're off the drugs, it's called tweaking.
Okay.
But that's when you're on crystal. But then cocaine, never tried cocaine even once. Do that. And you can't afford like 500 for one banky a day, and if you're a student, that's when you start to now want to steal things, you understand?
What's the highest amount?
I never stole anything though.
What's the highest amount
I've
you've
spent
ever
in a day?
spent in a day on
I
drugs?
spent 4.5 in a day.
Just on drugs?
There was one day, I was gonna go record, music. And I had a whole lot of money on me, I'm not gonna mention how, but I had a whole lot of money on me. So like, yeah, we bought like half moon, dash, full moon, crystal, but like 2 bankies of cocaine.
What's moon?
Like a ball, baby. Like a ball. Shawty, that shit is crazy. Like, yeah, so if it's half of that. And a ball, moon. Moon, that's what we call it, moon. Yeah, half moon, 1 half moon, and then another half moon of crystal. You understand? No, that was a moon. Moon, crystal, half moon, dash. 2 bags of cocaine.
4.5.
Yeah, 2 bags of cocaine. Then he smoked, and then eventually it ran out. But like, we was up. We was in the studio. You understand?
Yeah.
We was at work. We up. You did. We up. We in the studio. You did.
So,
yeah.
what health problem? Like, you've never faced any health problems?
Health problem. I've lost weight. I mean, it's a health problem, I can say. Yeah, lost weight. Okay, to be real, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Right? Listen to me when I say this. The one thing I regret smoking, cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
Don't touch that cigarette.
Why?
I'm addicted to cigarettes to this
Why?
day.
I feel like alcohol.
And that's a smoker's cough. So yeah. You see, cigarettes it's a trap because it's R1, man. You understand? It's like.
What does cigarette do to you? Like, I've never smoked cigarettes.
Yeah, like.
And I've always wondered, what do people actually feel?
I felt the same way when I didn't smoke, actually. And it actually smelled bad. But then you see when you smoke, that's a different thing now, because it's like. Usually, what it does, I think the CBD, it's not CBD, nicotine inside the cigarette, basically now delays your thought process. You understand?
It delays your thought process.
Yeah, you not your thought process, but like the speed of your thought process.
Yeah.
You understand? So like, if you're working too much, you understand, or you're too busy, and then you just want to it's like a calm, you understand? Like a 2-minute calm.
Okay,
it starts
that
off as
makes
like a
sense.
head rush, when you start, it's like a head rush, and a head rush, for this Davison, it's like crazy, big head rush. And then now it's just like, it's like just a young chill, Yeah. It's bad, because like, that's addictive, because it's R1, man. You understand? It's crazy.
Okay.
And what's fucked up is they made it legal. So since it's legal, it's like you're gonna tell yourself it's good, but you trap forever. You understand? And it's $1. Okay, no, like yeah, yeah. Like okay, I wouldn't say I'm dependent on weed, but there was a time where I was dependent on weed. Like I couldn't eat in the morning
Without
without
smoking
smoking
weed.
You understand?
Mm.
To have like an appetite. You dig?
Mm.
But yeah, now it's just like there's just plenty of weed everywhere, and you know, busy schedule, whatever. You know.
Do you regret taking drugs?
Yeah, I do regret taking drugs to a certain extent because it mean like it ruined like, you know, it tainted my relationship. You know, although I was outside of the house and not living with my mom, do you understand? But
yeah.
It fucked shit up. It fucked shit up.
Was it hard?
Because like being without my mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It's like just being like imagine being your teenager, young adult self.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to ask yourself, like, what am I gonna eat? You understand?
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna sleep? You did.
So you didn't have anywhere to sleep?
I mean, like, when I got kicked out, it was a thing of like, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I had a pride on me, you understand?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll see. So, like, and like, thing is, you know, my niggas is trapping. So it's like, yeah, we was fed, you know. I was fed too. I was trapping on the trapping wave because that's the only way I know. You understand? I'm glad it didn't get to a point where I'm so deep in the streets. I don't know what to do. You understand?
Oh, so you've never been like that deep in the streets?
No, I've never been that deep. Like, I mean, when I didn't have a house, I think I didn't have a place to sleep for like 3 days. The first time I got kicked out.
3 days. What did you do in those 3 days?
Okay, I showered in public toilets. Not showered, but bath. You know, I say shower now because that's what I'm used to now. But you know, like I literally go into like a Checkers or something. You understand? Living out a suitcase. They go there. You know, wash what I need to wash. You know, change and change, and I still look amazing. You know? And you know, yeah. So it was like. But then, then a plan came along, had to trap it out, dug it out.
Have you ever went to bed without a meal?
Yeah, I have.
How did that feel like?
To be real, I never felt it because I was on drugs. You understand? I never felt it. I never felt it because I was on Abalone at the time. I was on crystal. Methamphetamines, yeah.
Crystal?
So, yeah. Crystal, yeah. Those are other drugs, I've been on almost all drugs except for Nyaupe and Mandrex and DMT. DMT. I've never been on DMT. The streets is deep.
And then what made you say, you know what, I'm done with this?
I'm done with drugs?
Yeah.
I think I was with my homie. Dude, my homies, I think we was up 7 days.
Up 7 days. Up how?
We was like up as in like ain't sleep, ain't seen the back of your eyelids. Yeah, we was up 7 days, I won't mention any names, but I'll say, my nigga,
And then what led to
two niggas, we was looking at each other in the mirror, like we was looking at ourselves on the mirror. You understand? We was super skinny, we lost a whole lot of weight, we was up 7 days. You did. My nigga. It's getting deep. We're getting lost in the sauce now. So, like, yeah.
So, no one convinced you to stop taking drugs?
Nah, nobody convinced me. I mean, like, nobody can convince you if you're still trying to ground. When you're deep like that, nobody can.
So, you just woke up and decided, I don't want to do drugs, and stopped?
I never woke up. I never slept. See, 7 days. You dig. You understand? I'm skinny as fuck. Like, I was like, cheekbones is out, model face, everything. With my nigga God.
Yeah. I'll just finish this video off on my own. Thank you so much for joining me. No, but
I just let to say, like, the streets is deep. Don't do drugs. You understand?
Yeah.
And follow your boy.
Hi guys, I would really like to apologize for what just happened. We experienced some problems and we had to cut the video short, and I realized that we did not get into what we actually wanted to get into, the whole point. But I just really wanted to warn everyone with the dangers of drug abuse, because I really, it's sad to see our fellow brothers and sisters getting deeper and deeper into this, and people actually lose their lives. They actually lose their lives. Some people get brain problems, you know. You just basically keep yourself from living your best life, and it would really be sad to see people getting in deeper and deeper into this whole drug thing. So I just really hope you guys got a thing or two from watching the video. And guys, drug abuse is actually a very serious problem, and it leads to dangerous decisions being made, and it interferes with your ability to actually function. So yes, that is basically what I wanted to come here and talk about. I hope you guys got something out of this, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please also let me know what other topics you would like me to discuss. And someone else told me that they would like me to discuss something about the the body confidence, and just to advise girls on how to love themselves and all that, and I will do a video like that. And if someone else has another suggestion, please do let me know. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.